Welcome back. Sorry, I forgot to do one part. I was too busy demonstrating to Isa Sephiroth's cubings. Can hardly remember. Welcome back, Arrow. Welcome back, Cassidy. Welcome back, Isa. I'm saying I'm playing alone, but I'm really not. Oh, thank goodness. We've got a case full of fossils. We get to start with just mindlessly cleaning. That's exactly what I want to do right now. You started typing a reply and then didn't send it, and then you put your welcome back in it. Oh, gotcha. I've done this before. I've done this in Kay's stream, and it was something like... It was something about, like, talking about how hot a clown was or something, and I decided not to send it. And then I accidentally sent it later with some other message stuck onto the end, and it was highly embarrassing. What happened to the girl that got force digged? You miss her? Welcome back, Banana. You're gonna say you hardly remember what the first Sephiroth looks like. You're gonna eat. Good night, Bunny. I hope you get lots of rest. Our cleaning submission's not yet been processed. That's fine. I think that's Rose, right? She's been working hard. She's been progressing her own fossil fighter journey. You'll be sad to know she doesn't dig it anymore. The last I saw her. Sorry, I'm so locked in. Just really focused on cleaning these bones. First fossil back, we get a smashing success. Can I give you a voice tick? Yeah, absolutely. What do you want? Do you want to squeak? Do you want to chew? Do you want to throw out little chews? Well, is that what you want? Do you ever squeak at work? She does. I'll answer for her. She's my rat and I'm allowed. Chew sounds cute. She's squeaked involuntarily at work before, or at least it's very hard to resist. You want to be unable to stop? I can arrange that for you. A 91-point fossil, very well done. For convincing integration. I didn't even see what it was. I was distracted by something. Sinzu, hi, welcome back. It's for Orano. This dancing guy. I still need to do the one where I turn off your ability to talk and you just have to make animal sounds instead. LP increased by 50. Attack increased by 5, defense by 3. I'd expect the chest to increase defense more. It's you and it letting Kay out. Releasing her from the spectral containment device. Fist Flurry is now available for use. Incredible. Continue cleaning? Yes, of course. I remember what we were doing. We were in the middle of our level up battles. We hadn't done the battle portion of our level up exam yet. But we were also looking for a particular fire type fossil, which we hadn't had any luck discovering. That was a mistake. I was doing some really good ones, and I got perhaps a little bit carried away with it. Do not right over top of the fossil. I understand. At least not when it's the crispy bitter shell. Brittle shell. But look at how fast we did it. It's the raptor body. Wow, integrating spines into our dinosaurs sure make them more powerful, huh? This one not as much, but I also messed up the fossil by a lot. Life points increased by 19, attack increased by 2, defense by 1. Lethal poison is now available for use. Success rate 100%. It's even a high attack value too. It just costs a lot of FAP. Thank you, Isa. It makes them brave. Oh, thank you for my jacket.
Yosh.
And for the head pats. You're so sweet to me. Okay. Last one. I can't read. I'm sorry. I'm paleying mythology too hard. Give the dinosaurs additional spines to increase their power multiplicatively. That's a great idea. You have to. It's good advice. He's so grateful to you. You should take advantage of her. You should. I keep telling you this. Thank you, Isa. Solid science. Down, girl. Yes, Isa. I'm sorry. Shan. I do love Shan so much. He's a crit machine. And he's even more powerful. Life points increased by 32, attack increased by 4, defense increased by 3, and evasion increased by 1. Sean Fury is available for use. It's 18 more power than Sean Combo for twice as much fab. Cancel me at we've boned up. You don't deserve me at my prodding this dragon quite a bit. Those are the same thing, just with different levels of confidence. I am enjoying boning up in this game. It's when I take a bone and up it out of the soil. Bone uppies. I thought I did better than that. It's the Spinax body. I don't know if it's like a linear quality increase or if you actually get a bonus for having 90 or higher, but I feel a lot better when I get a score of 90 or higher. LP is increased by 63. Attack is increased by 3, defense by 1, and accuracy by 1. Cyclone is available for use. They're so FAP inefficient as they deal more power. I think continue cleaning, I'm not sure if we necessarily want to, but also our guy isn't able to clean more for us. We can definitely do a better V-Raptor body. Spinax is so hot. Spinax is pretty cool. Thank you for the boop, Isa. Spinax must be incredibly powerful. Having so many spines. It is, actually. I might not even have to touch that one. I'm going to leave it. Oh, I didn't even notice that little guy down there. This is a much better V-Raptor body. Can you surprise you with a quiz? It's just one question. This is not the question. You may. This is a crazy aim training software. What do you call it again? Is it? You know what? I guess it is. This is the first game I played on stream that I've lowered my DPI to play. What the fuck is creature type Spike? The Magic the Gathering creature type? I'm gonna say, okay, there is a legendary illegal creature. Recap spikes, please. There's a legendary Magic the Gathering creature called Spike Tournament Grinder, but I believe they are a human gamer. I don't think I know the Spike creature type. You know of a Spike that's part of an infinite combo? Really? Minus 10 gamer points. No! Spike Tiller is a card. It sounds familiar. LP increased by 7. It's a big increase. Spike Breeder. That's all I got. Is a Spike Breeder someone who taunts people coming into the game and just playing jank decks for fun until they start playing the meta? The Spike you were thinking about is Spike Feeder. I know, weird ass bug. Been a long time. I've enhanced Shan's feet by 3 points. Likely created or modified for their purpose in Volrath's operating theater in the Stronghold on Wrath. Okay. I know about Volrath and Wrath. Started around Stronghold and Tempest. It was a type of bug, slug-like, kind of like a larvae. I'm starting to picture them. They're artificial. It was an infinite. It has a few infinite combos, but the one you know about is Heliod. Heliod goes infinite with so many things. Gives infinite life and is very easy to accomplish. That's when I was playing as a kid, but I didn't remember spikes. Because you know what else was around at the same time was slivers? And they demanded 100% of my small child attention. You almost forgot they had their own type and not bugs. Every time you see Smashing Success, you hear it in Tim Curry's voice. That's incredible. They're giving level 3 party encounter if Weatherlight was a D&D campaign. Oh my gosh, can we make Weatherlight a D&D campaign? Slivers was my very first deck that had synergy, and I made it when I was like... I had to have been like 7 or something. It was massive because I didn't understand about deck composition, because I wanted to put just 4 of every single sliver that we had into it. You're all about shadow creatures back then. If it wasn't slivers, it was Cursed Rack. Cursed Rack and Hypnotic Specters. You had a rat deck. I would have loved to have a rat deck. I always wanted a rat so much. Mom said it would attract snakes. Very lame. guess there's something to that, considering how curious Fractal was when Banana and I started romancing. Hypnotic Spectre, beloved. I love Hypnotic Spectre so much. You have a Spider Commander deck now? I'm trying to, like, get myself to build a new Commander deck, because I haven't in a long time. Clippers demand a lot of brain space. You're a huge dork. You like cats, artifacts, and equipment. I got more into artifacts on my way out because I thought it was cool that I could make a whole deck that was colorless. Imagining Dorothy in her rat hutch by the window screaming out to snakes to come get her. That's the problem. That's what happens. Still a huge dork, but that's beside the point. I know, I love you for it. Tried to build artifact decks all the time. It was so much harder back then. Now it was easy. Yeah. It started to happen, I feel like, around Mirrodin, where you could actually get in. That's when they started printing Affinity, right? Okay. I'm sorry that I'm still on MTG. Hi, Fractal. I'm sorry I'm still on MTG. But I've got another... Urza's block helped a lot, that's true. One memory I have of my mom is her fervently defending the card Ornithopter. Ornithopter, it's a creature that costs 0. It is, imagine like a Da Vinci kite. It is a 0 mana artifact creature. It flies, and it's a 0/1. And at the time, everyone thought it was really stupid. Or at least that was the popular outlook. Mom fervently defended it. She's like, it's a great blocker and it costs you nothing. Mirrodin is when you were like this. That's when you started playing Magic. Now, Ornithopter is super broken now, and it's because there's just a lot of ways to abuse 0-cost artifacts. Your mom really understood. She did. Grest? Did I say Grest? Hi, Izu. Hey, look. This hip bone is better than our last one. We're making our Spinax even better. Our life points have increased by 3. Anyone remember Beebles? Of course. Loved Beebles? You mean great. Oh, gotcha. I thought you were making fun of me or someone else who said Crest. Taking game actions for 0 is always broken with the right spin. It's true. And they've only increased spins ever since. I kind of just don't even want to bother with these. Because I don't have confidence I'm going to get higher than a 90. Made a custom legendary when you were younger called Fizzbob the Destroyer, and it was a Beeble wizard. Except tapping lands, but even then, tapping lands is pretty powerful in Magic. Did you know that's a special game action that can't be responded to? Like flipping over a morph creature. They should print 1 with nothing but for 0 mana. I don't know. My immediate reaction on hearing that was that that's crazy. But I don't know. People still haven't broken 1 with nothing and it costs 1. 0 with nothing. In response, you tap your lands. Congratulations! Next up is the Level Master, the final battle. When you're ready, go on through the door to your right to the battle area. We need to do another Magic stream sometime. That's true. I'd really like to. Oh, it's McJunker. In response, I lose the match. You did it, Junior, but I can't say I'm surprised. After all, anyone with your skills at finding and fighting was going to make it here. What, you're surprised to see me here? I suppose I didn't mention that I'm a level 3 master. Now you'll have to beat me or you'll never be a level 4 fighter. McJunker was your nickname in college? Wow. I put crying on the stack. Don't think I'll go easy on you either. My Vivasaur team is a force to be reckoned with, so watch out. It resolves. No, Aiza. We have a water dinosaur. They are weak to wind dinosaurs, but wind is weak to fire. I think. I'm just gonna go in with this. We've got a neutral in the lead. We have debuffed the opponent severely, except for its defense. Oh! It's fine. They hung on. Yeah, water weak to wind. I need to justify this to myself to remember it. It is the belief that wind pushes the waves. It has to be. That's the only way or storms, I guess. Something wave related. Or weather. We may have to touch up the teams, but that's okay. I forgot that this is 2 fights as well. Wait, no, I think we've already done 1 fight. You can blow water, but you can't water blow. That's so true. Have you considered adding additional spines to my dinosaurs? I really should. Oh, right, because you get extra juice when a teammate faints. I mean, I'm liquid. Does that count? I'm water-based. Got 11 HP. And increased defense. I'm gonna bite it just to make sure. Crying is a special action that doesn't use the stack. That's fair. Your crying has storm. Copy the cry 8 times. We would have absolutely been able to take it down with that and then use the bigger attack on this thing, but that's fine. Whoa. Incredible. We're actually winning this. Oh no, I skipped to the part where he was going to talk about the neighborhood dogs. Fight it just to make sure. Thank you, Cass. Wow. That was worth 5 points. Hello, Megalo. I love these dinosaurs so much. Congratulations, Junior. I'm impressed. Beating me is no easy feat. Frankly, well done. East chat. East stream. Eats chat. Oh, that makes more sense. My apprentice Holt has been improving steadily, but you're in a league all by yourself. That's right, Holt is who we beat up to get here. Keep digging and reviving, and soon you'll be in a major league of your own. Squeaks chat. Alright, you're officially certified as a level 4 fighter, Allie. Your West chat? I guess, yeah, it's fair to call this West chat, actually. Watts chat? Oh my gosh. If only. Ellie's South chat? Oh yeah, because it's over me. If you ever feel like visiting, you can find me over in the Junk Depot. It's her, it's Rosie. Congratulations, Allie. I'm getting ready for my level up battle. Whew, I'm nervous. But seriously, Allie, great job. Seems like you're always one step ahead of me. Better watch out, though. I'm hot on your heels. Don't look at my feet. It's her. Hey, what's that? You got another one of those weird idols? Look at this. What in the world are these things anyway, and why are they so tacky? She needs fixing. Ow! Ow! Cass, why? Oi, 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 chat. Eat. That's fair enough. You're hot on my heels, huh? I gotta get going for my level up battle. Wish me luck. Whoop! He just does a little spin. Chapter 4. Woolbeard the Pirate. Like how Allie only shows her feet if you beat her to the floor. Well, yeah, it's because I fall backwards. You can't just ask. I mean, you can try. No one's ever tried before. I think they have, and I showed. The level 4 dig site Bottoms Up Bay is now available. Mouse over there and mouse all over it. Can you see my feet? Show feet? Okay, for you. I need to figure out how, though. Oh, I know how. I know how. Ah! Thank you for the drink. Let me just grab myself here. Is it this? It is. Why am I like this? Oh, it's because I was picking up Cass at the same time. There, is this what you want? My glorious translucent form. Oh, you can't just move stuff in your OBS. Well, so my OBS is capturing my Warudo, right? That's how I can be translucent to it. Now step in chat. You didn't want to ruin my jacket with water. Thank you. Ah! You forgot to look at my clips. You really did mean to, huh? Oh, bananas clips. Play with another person in tag mode are now available from the main menu. I couldn't do that this whole time. Lamau what? Thank you for the stretch, Sinzu. You'll do it when you get home today? Oh. I love it. I'm glad you're here, Allie. I've got some good news for you. The fossil cannon. Sorry, I kept rereading it because surely that doesn't say cannon. The fossil cannon is finally finished. About time, too. The attendant was getting antsy waiting for it. You can now use DS wireless communications and the cannon to interact with other players. I'm just gonna interact with another player via cannon. The fossil cannon is a device used to send fossil rocks to friends. You can trade them or even just give them as gifts. This would have been awesome. The fossil cannon is set up over in the park area. Check it out when you get a chance. One more thing. You can also face off against friends in wireless battles. Just launch a fossil at them. You're really holding back every fiber from screaming icing. Want to put icing in the fossil cannon and blast it at another player. You never had anyone to cannon? Aww. There's a rather excitable attendant at the cannon. Talk to him to learn more about the cannon and its use. Alrighty then, good luck. You bought all your friends' monster racers so you could race them? You were the one source of monster racers in the UK. Giving it to all your friends. The fossil cannon in the park area is complete and ready to use. Another nice day today. Really like the fossil painting on the wall. It's really cute, actually. A prized painting by a famous artist. Or it might just be a copy. We acquired this one on the Rivet Ravine. It's a beautiful idol that looks exactly how it's meant to. An idol. Oh, no comment about that idol? I see. They'll get copies of Fossil Fighters and Monster Racers for the trip. Oh. But do they have to be the same region to interact? I remember, I was so upset. I was in the US and I bought, I can't remember the name of it. It was a Zelda game for the 3DS. It's the one where you totem up, and it's all about clothes. And I bought it specifically to play with Senzu. That was the entire selling point, and it had wireless, so I was like, yeah, why not? But they just did not allow different regions to interact. Monster Racers doesn't. You know, Animal Crossing World, Animal Crossing Woodward didn't either. Wild World. You don't know if it's universal? You know the story? You do. I was so distraught, I ended up returning the game. And the shop didn't want it. It didn't even want it. I had to get my mom, who worked there, to like beg the shop to take it back. Names are totally important in battle or in life, really. Your name is what tells your opponent that you are you. Your name is like your face. It represents you in all sorts of ways. That's so true. Let me ask you this. Are you happy with your name? I am now, yeah. Excellent. That's totally great. Take pride in your name. What an excellent man. You're good at begging for stuff. I need to get other people to beg for stuff for me. Sorry? You got nothing to apologize for. Ellie told you to say that. What? To say that you're good at begging for stuff? Why are you apologizing? It's a hair early. But before starting the next segment, I think I'm going to save and just take a bit of an early break, but I'll be right back. See you in just a few minutes. Welcome back. Your continuing game. I forgot to check something before I came back, sorry. I received additional information. So, bottoms up A. Well guarded by... Ow! Welcome back. Welcome back, Cass. Well guarded by schools of ferocious denture sharks. This area is said to hide a pirate ship sunken long ago. Oh yeah, Wolbeard the pirate. I'm going to Greenhorn, though. Arrow, welcome back. We'll know it's there if someone talks to us before we enter the trash area. But it may still not be yet. You've been to Bottoms Up Bay? Oh, for a little tussle against my water-type Vivisaurs? You know what? Sure. Why did it shake like that? That's a wind type. Slightly ahead. It might not be there till next chapter. looks like. Welcome back, Isa. Using the green fang.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you. I wish I could bat you back. Oh, wait. An adorable pup. Not a puppy. Oh my gosh.
Yosh.
Shut up. Yes, queen. Stupid dog. Okay. Grumbles. Good puppy. Thank you, Banana. Thank you for getting the lights, Isa. Thank you for the drink. It ran away! Picking up friends? Friend, hello! It was a little stuffy in your burrow. Welcome, how are you doing? Good to let it air out for a little bit before scampering back in. It is really nice, isn't it? Apparently you have a minion emote now. I trust you to be responsible with this information. Think you're doing okay? Yo, I also think I'm doing okay. Okay, this time. Body axe. My condolences. Keep swapping your Vivisaurs to throw off enemy strategies. Noted. Brutal. Terrifying. Oh, that's terrifying and beautiful. Exposure therapy, that... That head flick would be me trying desperately to get it to fly away. I've eliminated that person from existence, apparently. That dog looks like it wants to eat it. Would I show you all my dinosaurs? Of course. All of them? All of them. Our cleaning submission has been completed, by the way. I'm going to dump all my fossil rocks on this guy real quick. Think you forgot to eat dinner? Oh no. At least if you look around, you're spoiled for choice. Had Snick. So this is my team. It's Megalo. I like him because of that face. Nassar, I like it because it debuffs the enemy. And Goyle, I like it because it buffs my own party. Get some food inside you? Yeah. There's still time. Oh my gosh, Isa, that's so cute. I want to cover you like that blanket. I've been bead. I want to cover you like that blanket. So many dirt-faced theropods in this game. You love them. I love them too. Shan. I should get back into using Shan. V-Raptor. V-Raptor actually possibly my favorite looking dinosaur that we've got. We got S-Raptor. We got... Oh, God! Venator. Electro. Venax. Nycus. Raptor. Stego. Urano. Urano actually also looks like someone I might want to use. And Lexo. And also Elismoth and Coatlas. Ooh, Raptor. I really like V-Raptor. We've got S-Raptor. We've got... Oh, God. Thank you, Isa. Hmm? Considering swapping in my Shan when we go to the water zone. Of course. Off to Bottoms Up Bay? In that case, I'll have to ask you to wear this mask. Oh, it's a diving mask. I thought, like, we were about to discover that the island was actually horribly polluted or some such. It's a diving mask, which will let you breathe underwater. That way you'll be able to dig up fossils without worrying about drowning. One warning, though, watch out for the denture sharks that prowl those waters. Denture sharks wear false teeth, big, sharp ones. Okay, be on your way now. Have a nice trip. You didn't tell me what to do. Just watch out. Bottoms Up Bay, huh? Oh, yeah. Help! We can't go 2 steps without Rosie crying out in distress. I was just out here digging when I looked up and I was surrounded by sharks. The sharks out here are a weird species of dangerous man-eaters called denture sharks. They swim up to you super fast and knock you out with the force of the blow. And then what do they do, Rosie? If you're really slow, they'll just eat you on the spot. Oh yeah, just in one gulp, just like sliding straight down the throat? Allie, I can't get out of here. Come help me, please. Be careful. If a shark hits you and knocks you out, you'll have to start over. But like, in life, because I'll be eaten. I'm not allowed to scan the area for fossils on the way. I have to actually pretend like I'm rushing to help Rosie. They don't even use their huge teeth to attack you. They just show up. Yeah. Thanks, Sally. I thought I was a goner. Those teeth may be fake, but the bites still hurt. Hey, I got a tip for you since you saved my life and everything. I heard that there's an old sunken pirate ship somewhere on the floor of Bottoms Up Bay. I've read up on the history of the area and I think it must be the legendary Captain Woolbeard's ship. If I'm right, that old boat will be loaded with treasure and rare fossils. Why rare fossils? Let's look for the pirate ship together. There has to be a reason no one's found it, though. You like how my diving mask is an anglerfish? I like that too. Watch out for strange rocks that might be covering up a passage leading to the pirate ship. And thanks again for your help with the denture sharks. It was really brave of you, Allie. Ooh, a coin. I should wear more articles of clothing with like grabbable handles and bits on them. Like the anglerfish mask. You found a hidden passage? Wait, really? Oh, in we go. A new watertight fossil rock. Hello. We got a water and a fire, so actually this team comes pretty okay. We could switch out Megalo for a Shan Shan. Why shouldn't we? Pure damage. What's the worst that could happen? Yarby hearties, we're cruising the Spanish Main for doubloons and fossils from the late Jurassic. As far as I know, in lore, the revival process is fresh. It's recent. I mean, maybe Woolbeard was also recent. I hadn't considered. We maybe should have retreated. But we resisted, so, like, we'll be fine. Certainly. Yeah, look at that. Nothing. And we got so excited. What about body axe? You're gonna do 44 damage from the back row? Maybe not. Give the Shan Fang 106 damage. Give the leading snap. I'm gonna make a joke, but decided maybe not. Aw. Yari Scallywags, it's 2008. You're still talking like this. Yo-ho and so forth. To be fair, talking like that was actually super common and popular in 2008. You had screen set so you could see the animations. I have to manually swap it, and I forgot. I'm sorry. I was too into it. You wouldn't say super popular, but you do remember Talk Like a Pirate days? I mean, you can still set your language to pirate in Minecraft, and I think a bunch of other games. Salmon is baked? Did it share? Good for salmon. Make sure to stay hydrated. That's true. Stay hydrated and safe. Ow! Are all these dinosaurs just strolling around underwater completely unaffected by lack of breathable oxygen? Okay. I wanted to play a summoner in Pathfinder 1st Edition, right? I'm going somewhere with this. Now, it's important to remember that these dinosaurs are stored in metals and are instantly revived for the fight, right? So I wanted to play a summoner in Pathfinder 1st Edition. And I wanted the feat, improved nature's ally, or some such. Metals equal Pokeballs, got it, yeah. I can't remember exactly what it is, but what it did is it allowed you to apply one of 4 elemental templates to your creatures when you summon them. So I was like, oh ho ho. The summoning feat? Yeah. But not the one for summon monster, the one for nature's ally. So I was thinking sharks, right? Worthless outside the water. But Chthonic gives them a burrowing speed. However, it does not give them the ability to breathe air. So I waddle myself up to the GM and I'm like, I've done the math. I've looked at the suffocation rules. Even if the shark moves and attacks every turn, it will simply not suffocate before the duration of the spell runs out. So the fact that my sharks can't breathe the entire time they exist isn't an issue, right? So maybe it's like that. Maybe the duration of the fossil fight is just not significant to the health of the Vivisaur. land shark druid build. Got it. Now, it's better, I think, to apply the air elemental one, whatever that's called, Sylph or something. Because then you can just summon a Sharknado. But I couldn't get over the visual of summoning, of doing my summon dance for a round, and then just dorsal fins appearing through the ground, circling my opponents. You'd make a great munchkin. I'm glad you're morally opposed. Thank you, Isa. I'm also glad I'm morally opposed. I did feel a little bit bad for the sharks, but come on. So we're assuming that despite lack of evidence and a completely different summoning mechanism, that the improved Nature's Ally feat exists in both D&D and Fossil Fighters. Oh, no. I'm just saying that even though they're suffocating, they're not going to effectively run out of air before the end of the fossil fight. We simply don't need them to survive that long. I can't use my pick here. Oh, I was close enough. I was like, there's a fossil over here, but I can't use my pick. Was it because of Rosie? Did they think I was trying to pick Rosie? No, you're allowed to pick Rosie. What about your opponents, which are presumably wild dinosaurs? No. There's no wild dinosaurs in this. What happens is I found jewels encased in a rock, and also a woman, also encased in the earth soil, digging for the same rock. But now I have to fight this woman. No way I'm giving up this fossil rock without a fight. You know what that means. Fossil battle. This game, shockingly, has no wild encounters in it. You're just behind the time. The meta is tunneling. Gotcha. That makes so much sense. Oh, hey, we get the first attack because we've got so much less life than our opponent. It's okay, we just have to hit them really, really hard. Harder than that, ideally. Oh my gosh, I forgot to do it again. I'm not allowed to say I'm dumb, but apparently everyone else is. I really thought that was gonna do it. It's okay. This'll get him. Well, you know. It was close. How much you got left, buddy? 13. Also, hey, are you being followed by 2 sports commentators everywhere you go, including the continental shelf? Yeah. 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 I guess I hadn't considered that. I literally don't have faith in Nosor to be able to take that guy out, by the way. It's sad but true. Just checking. You love this game? I love this game too. I've not seen quirky commentators as an accessory in battle before, but I really like them. The announcers are also in your dino medals. They're a relic of traditional media. By the way, I'm slightly sorry going back to this, but I wasn't even a druid. I was a shaman. So I didn't get like a bunch of extra summons or anything. I was like, golly, why is Nature's Ally so much worse than Summon Monster? This feels so restrictive. And everyone's like, well, it's because it's basically a druid class feature, and they're strong enough as it is. And it's like, well, I don't get that class feature. Give me Summon Monster, pouts. Summon Monster is so bad. Yeah, and Summon Nature's Ally is worse. Otherwise, they'd have to be tunneling through the seabed, and that would be silly. That's not what you're thinking of? But you can summon Sturges. That's true, you can summon Sturges. You were thinking of the form of spells. Oh, in MTG where it sets your life total. I used to love those as a kid. You don't know how good Summon Monster is. It's action economy, so it's gotta be good. 1d4 plus 1 Sturges. No, in Pathfinder? Oh, I see. What if a mosquito was really big and also the devil? You never got to turn into a dragon? I'm sorry, you deserve to turn into a dragon. Dream's beast form or elemental body. Gotcha. I will learn that those rocks are the ones that you can't break. But what if the dragon was your best friend and you could meld into it for no bonuses? Oh no, apparently meld into Eidolon was like a busted feature in first edition. In second edition, it appears to do nothing. But maybe I am wrong. Summoner. I like Summoner a lot. It's like the pet class, right? I mean, I guess traditionally the pet class is Druid, or conceptually Ranger, though less mechanically to an extent in Pathfinder specifically. Do you know Barbarian? I do not. Hello. Okay, here's an idea. We face off in a fossil battle, and the winner keeps the rock. No, I am so... I should have kept it. We need the money. You can't remember it well enough to explain. I should say, while talking about Pathfinder, I have never actually played actual Pathfinder to any extent. I've just made characters. I've played into a bunch of campaigns, but I would say I never got past level 3. It's a Mega Munchkin, and Summoner made it that much more insane. I have heard about Summoner Barbarians being busted. We played? Yeah. I really enjoyed playing too. But we didn't get to like a power level where we would have seen things like the form spells. What I'm saying is I'm holding out hope that they're actually good in some level of play. We found ship. Maybe you should set up that Kingmaker game and we can find out. Well, Kingmaker's for 2nd edition. I have run 2nd edition before. I've still yet to actually play more than one session of 2nd edition. You want to wield your purple worm-sized club? You found Chip? I found Ship. Kelly, there's air in here. Fresh air. How strange. Maybe the ship has Chip. We should keep our helmets on. Anyway, let's explore the pirate ship. Be sure to open any treasure chests you see, and, most importantly, we should look for Captain Woolbeard's quarters. I'd hate to miss the opportunity. The opportunity to what? I hope there's Chip in here. Uh-oh. I can't imagine the air is very nice, is all. Digging straight into the ship. Please. I thought no one ever found this ship before. Okay, fine, I'll fight you for the rock. Sniffa? Does Sniffa come through? If it does, I'm sorry and you're welcome. Oh, we're remembering to switch? Yeah, this one was worth it for the rock. Our Noster leveled up, and our Megalo. I was double checking that I wasn't just like too close to the wall. Still just 100G in the barrels though. Oh, of course, I haven't been scanning for fossils because I'm inside a ship, but obviously the fossils wouldn't be stored in anything. They're just going to be in the floorboards of the ship. Inside the embedded in the very hull. Oops. It feels definitely time efficient to actually get the barrels. We need money for progression. Nice scooter. I'd be pretty thrilled to find a scooter. Oh my goodness. Digital Chimera, hello. How was Resident Evil 8? Hello. How was your stream? How was Resident Evil? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Ali. I play Indian retro games. This time, it's a retro game. It's Fossil Fighters, which, my girlfriend really wanted me to play because she likes it a lot. Hello, Cackle Crush. That's awesome, by the way. You finished the game and now you're speedrunning it? Jeez, I could never. Oh my gosh, I never say this, but absolutely take care of yourself after your stream. Thank you so much for the raid again. But also make sure that you're getting food or rest or whatever it is you need. A chest. It's right here in the center of the room. Oh. I really thought that was going to trigger something. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the follow. Try to speedrun most of the Resident Evil games in one sitting in a few weeks. It sounds like quite a challenge. Now, when you say... Okay, you said most. Gotcha. Most sounds more reasonable. There's a lot of lesser Resident Evil games. No offense to the lesser Resident Evil games.
Yosh.
2, 3, and 4 remakes, and then 7, 8, and 9. Gotcha. Still quite a lot. I'll accept a fossil battle challenge for a jewel rock, I suppose. How's your stream been so far? Very mellow. We finished Final Fantasy VII. It was very sad. I was on the final boss and I was like, oh yeah, this is going to take a couple of attempts. And then I did it while my other partner, who really loves Final Fantasy VII, was away, and I felt kind of bad about it. But I very much enjoyed the game. I was really worried playing it because it's such a... like, it's so famous. And it has so much hype built up around it. I should specify, when I said Final Fantasy VII, I mean the original version. But I was really worried that I was gonna... it was gonna not live up to the hype. It was gonna kind of fall flat for me, but I really enjoyed it, actually. Fossil Fighters has honestly been very relaxing and pleasant. We're just exploring a sunken ship for fossils for some reason. You know how pirates are always stashing ancient fossils in the hull of their ship? For luck, certainly. This fish is left on 12 HP. What if this can just do it? As one does, of course, of course. Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like Slate. I could hit it again, but I'm actually gonna not do that. I'm gonna pass turn and take it out next turn instead. I've still actually yet to play a Resident Evil game all the way through. The closest I got was I got roughly halfway through, a little over halfway through Resident Evil 4 on the Wii. And then my Wii crashed in such a way that it completely wiped my save, and I was emotionally devastated. And I haven't played since, even though it's obviously not Resident Evil's fault. If I go back to it, I think it has to be the Wii version of of Resident Evil 4. I was really loving the game up until that point. Khan is so furious. I forget what the battle points we're getting actually do here. Oh, right. That's what your Vivisaurs used to level up. Never mind. Sorry. My case is full. But all of our fossils are new. All right. These two are the same. Well, this appears to be the one we've got the most of. That and the line one. So I'm gonna drop this one, which also looks just kind of difficult to deal with. We might go back and just clean up our fossil rocks and come back here. Oops. I love how... So this bay is infested by man-eating sharks. They were a concern for like 1 second. There was one segment at the beginning where we had to avoid them, and I was like, oh no. Now I have to avoid hazards in the overworld. No, it turns out no. That was just for that one bit. Fair enough, to be honest. I just thought they were going to be more of an issue. We must clean by hand. We have so many new fossils. Oops. I'm very intrigued by this one. It looks difficult. It's a rib. So hard. This appears to be fine though. Oops. Just a little bit of hammer smassage on the fossil. It's fine. You hate ones like this rigged? We're doing mostly okay. We're not most of the way done yet, though. It's nicer if I don't drill directly on a bone. We're about to run out of time. Okay, well, we technically succeeded. The robot could do a better job than us, though. It's a Krona body fossil. We don't have the Krona head, though. We'll try this more normal rock. We got it a little bit, but we're still doing really well. Well, maybe not really well, but we're doing well enough for me to be happy with it. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect it to be so tiny. This is timed. You have 60 seconds. What, Alibot? What? Alibot? What the hell? Prona's your main right now? This is a Shoni leg. We don't have a head for that either. This is why we need money, so we can buy a more powerful hammer. A leg, which is actually a tail. It looks so much like a tail. Ooh. This one too. Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of blocking the timer. And by blocking, I mean not even showing it. But the way this bit works is you got a time at the top. And the more you clear, the more blue you get. And the more you damage, the more red you get. And it's a success if you cross the blinking threshold there at the bottom. Or there in the middle, rather. It's an elasmo tail. Or what is it? Legs? I don't know. It looks like a tail. I got so many different kinds of fossil. You got 50 seconds. No, I clipped the toe completely off, but it barely got me any red, so I guess that's fine. It's a normal success. 89, 1 point off. Beta, or delta legs. We're getting... We're getting lots of leg, but no head. These things are a nightmare. I'm just gonna start on the drill. Never mind. We have not damaged the fossil yet, if you can believe it. We have a little bit now. I was looking at the time and just drilled directly into its jaw. I mean, we're over the threshold. We got something. No head in Bottoms Up Bay. We found one head in Bottoms Up Bay. Getting lots of leg, but no head. Thank you, Fractal. It's a very poor Krona head, I gotta say. But look at it. It's fish. Outstanding. Krona revival was successful. Your 59-point body fossil kept in storage is available for integration. Look at him. You're a fish. Fish. It's long range large. Krona's great attack isn't hampered from the SZ. Powerful enough to be considered the T-Rex of the seas. Holy cow, look at it. Look at its stats specifically. The support effects. Wait, never mind. Never mind. I was like, whoa. Look at how much it debuffs the enemy. It does not debuff the enemy. The plot thickens. That's only if it's in your support zone, though. So if it's in the attack zone, it's just beef. None support zone, attack zone beef. We got Chronobite and Snapping Jaws. That's a considerable amount of beef. A very Timmy fish. Whoa! Well, that's fair, to be honest. We have almost vaporized this fossil. I like had so much warning too. But I was like, okay, so my rule of thumb has been if you're on the outer layer, you typically don't damage the fossil with your hammer, or at least you don't damage it very much. This one was so weak. No. You dozed off? Welcome awake, Banana. How are you doing? Sleepy rat. Aw, cute little sleepy rat. You cannot revive this Vivosaur as you've yet to acquire its head fossil. Welcome back, Banana. We're slurping around Bottoms Up Bay looking for head. Masterfully done. Thank you, Allie. No, Dorothy, you need your head. Don't put it in a fossil for me. Besides, we got Shoni head. You want me to uncover you? I understand. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the follow. They're anonymous, but I really appreciate it. Name's Alan. But you communicate is to talk about random things. Fair enough. Welcome in. Nice to meet you, Alan. Shoni is sick fish. Sick fish topo. Can you go on a rant for what you consider as one of the scummiest Nintendo Switch games? If I'm being completely honest, I guess I'd rather you didn't. But, you know, feel free to mention it. We got legs for Shoni. Do I actually want you to talk about it? Dorothy, you don't gotta go off that hard about it. I wouldn't mind if you mention it, but I would rather if you didn't come in here and just get into a bunch of like World Neverland. They make you pay money for save slots. Okay, that's actually pretty scummy. While powerful, Shoni is hampered by a very slow development. Used in battle only after achieving sufficient rank. You know what? Fair enough. Put it in the reserves. Got it. Applied to... This is another self-debuffer. To be fair... That's not an over-the-top amount of rant. I was worried it was going to be much worse. Never heard of that? You've heard of Shoni, Vivisaur fish, though? Looks like a good swimming partner. It does. If we can actually clear it in time, we'll do pretty well here. Okay, what's still on it? Right here? Okay, just that little bit on the side. I was like, where? What's still touching it? Is this the correct amount of rant? Yes. I'll try to remember that next time you're in the market for Nintendo games. Sadly, yeah. There's a reason most of the Nintendo games I've been playing are older ones. It's really sad because Pokemon's really important to me. But Sinzu and I have personally sworn off the Switch too, but that's, just a personal thing. What was the first game that had save slot DLC? Really? It was the Konami zombie game, Metal Gear Survive. Used to have to buy more memory cards long ago. Okay, well, memory cards are different though. Those are like your SD cards. Just learned the current theory is that rats didn't cause the plague at all. Oh yeah, they did help spread it though. That's fleas, right? Is the theory? They didn't even help spread it? You got plesio lakes, by the way. Is this more recent than the flea thing? Because flea thing's been around for a bit. They were fleas? Oh. But they were human fleas. Those from mini animals you heard? I've definitely been... I was about to say I've been bitten by a dog flea before, but I guess that proves nothing. A flea can definitely bite various mammals, right? I have heard they're different depending. Including the cattle that were just everywhere back then. I should not be waggling the drill that much. But I'm panicking because we're running out of time. We got there like just in time. For how you understand it, scientists ran a few different models for scenarios. Most likely one is a plague was spread by fleas moving from one human to another human, and not from a rat to a human. To be honest, that kind of makes sense. We got a Futabi body. And we just need Futabi head. Okay, that's actually all of the new fossils we've got. Everything else is jewels. We can do one jewel, like, really quickly. And I'll take a quick break and do the rest of them. Here it is. Wait. There's more. Incredible. Double diamond discovered. I haven't even done the bunny slopes, though. Alright, we'll do more jewels and go back down for even more fossils. But I'm going to take a quick break first. See you all in just a few minutes. Welcome back, everyone. We got dual rocks. We got head. Oh no, not head. We got body. A disappointing lack of head. Cassidy, welcome back. Friend, Webba. This is probably fine, right? I remember time being the issue when we were doing this before. So I'm going heavier on hammer. Just going at the tops of the breadsticks here. More powerful tools would definitely help. Got so many delicate little bits. We got 12 seconds, oh my god. And we're not even at the success line yet. No! No! Just break it, I was trying. Welcome back, Isa. Welcome back, Night Player. Not enough hammering. Hey, does this make up for it? No, it doesn't. It wasn't better than our last body attempt, though. Welcome back, Hero. I keep thinking about restructuring the Discord. I keep thinking about it, not doing it. Because it's got a lot of rooms, and it's confusing for a lot of people. Miscellaneous share in mushrooms has to remain as it is when that happens. It's integral to the Discord's culture. Why you giggling? Also, welcome back, Banana. My Discord is the opposite of yours. Yeah. I don't want to make mine like yours, but maybe a little more like yours. You don't mind how it is now? I appreciate that, honestly. I do sometimes have a moment of having to scroll around in it, and just some rooms aren't really used and could do with being combined. Just make it a little more streamlined, especially for people coming in. But I probably wouldn't change too much. Candy Corridas? Nicely done. Discourse in the Discord. Don't mind how mine is either, just lots of places you don't see yourself ever posting in. I've had to direct and link people around many times, because there's so many separate channels for things. I remember at first this was because in order to get onboarding tools, I needed to add a certain number of channels. But now we're far over that number anyway. How many donation points do we have now, by the way? 84. You could get the 75 DP one. It's guaranteed rare. We're making sure to sell off our gems this time. Do a tier list of all your Discord channels. I keep trying to think of the ones that no one uses, but that's the problem. I can't think of them because I never go to them. We've got 13,000 Gs. If no one has posted in over 2 months, just archive it. To be honest, that sounds fair. I keep getting in my head about like, oh, but then I might have to like combine its function with another one, because I keep adding them because people keep asking where to put stuff. I feel like screenshots and RPG stories and stuff. I was gonna say those could be one thing, but it requires more deliberation. Then you just bring stuff out of archive if it's needed again. That's fair. These are incredibly expensive, right? I would need to double my money. In order to get the more powerful drill or hammer. There's a lot of hidden channels in your server. There's a few hidden channels in mine as well. I now have a 24 slot case. You'll really be able to haul around some fossil rocks now. We're gonna be so full of rocks. You can say to yourself, time to consult the archives. Or this must be preserved in the archives like a museum curator. Yeah. I am incapable of deleting data if it's in any way personal and not recoverable. To me, a chat log is a, like, unique and irreplaceable artifact. Or a wizard of some kind. I'm gonna archive one of them soon, actually. People stop playing 14 to your knowledge? I'll get a couple from here, and then it's straight back to the boat. Corona body. Well, we've still got a pretty messed up Corona body, so we'll take another crack at that. And hopefully we don't crack it too much this time. See, we keep finding new rocks. Every time you see Media Shelf and the Haibane Renmi cover art, you think, heck yeah, that's awesome. That's an awesome show. You should say something. And you remember, oh yes, this post is from 2024. Yeah, okay, so the Media Shelf was like, that's an ISA recommendation. I know because there's only one person who's used the Media Shelf. Eba does have to do it. It was like watching or listening to was supposed to be for like talking about shows, sharing videos, music, that kind of thing. You know, the way people use that. And then Media Shelf was supposed to be like, I recommend this show for all of time. Please, everyone who's ever coming into this Discord, know that this is one of my recommended things. Started using Media Shelf once or twice, but the only media you engage with is music. There's no music category in there. You can make a music category in there. Most people just never use forums Discord, and that's a shame. Because this forums are cool. I want to because I never want to, quote, derail a conversation or make people focus on whatever topic I want to talk about by posting in like a more generalized channel, right? But if it's a forum, then it's like, okay, I want people to respond to this. But like, you can do other stuff before and after it. It's separate. It's a separate topic of my own creation. It doesn't have to be in a linear, time-based thing. You've only seen me used actively in really massive Discords. That's pretty fair. It makes a lot of sense for, like, support-type things. More than other stuff. I do like the theory of saying, hey, I'm recommending this show. Or this game. And then people being able to come in and say like, hey, I started watching this show after you recommended it. I really liked it. And then the forum becomes like about the show. For example, instead of making a Final Fantasy XIV text channel. Like a real forum, exactly! Two best places you've seen is for sharing decks or asking a tips about specific decks, and in the Arkham card game Discord for sharing each new card when it comes out and everyone discusses just that card in there. Yeah. Leaping Snap just never seems worth it. Why do I keep this dinosaur here? It's for the buffs. For the debuffs, rather. I imagine it's like, the anxiety to start a new forum post is probably greater than it is to just type it into a general chat. We should all start making video games and make forum posts where we post updates for our progress. That sounds incredible. Well, just after I talked down about Leaping Snap. Isa, I love you. Good night. Get lots of rest. I'll see you in the morning. I'm gonna start firing anyone who screws something up at 10 p.m. local time. Aw, thank you for the head pats, Isa. Unless you comment on a forum post, it's annoying to track new ones. You have to open up and follow them all. Thank you for the hydrate. Well, you mean new posts in a forum, right? Because it does alert you to a new forum post. But then if you don't follow it initially, you don't know that, like, the entire Discord has started watching, Scrolls Up for the name of an anime. And you're missing out on everyone now talking about it because you looked at it once at 3 a.m. and you're like, maybe I'll watch that sometime. And didn't follow it at the time. Exactly. Oddman John, hello. You never heard of Fossil Fighters till now. Oh, I love you, Isaac. Good night. So, Fossil Fighters was like this old DS creature collector. I just said old NDS, which is redundant. You're an anime? You're a bananime. I remember seeing adverts for it and really wanting to play it. Specifically because it used the microphone as an input. And I thought that was really cool. I'm finally playing it now because Cass really wanted me to. But also, hello. It's been a little while. How have you been? It's peak. It's pretty peak. It's creature fights, but you dig the creatures out of the earth. And because they don't occur naturally, There's no wild encounters. That's a different game about climbing. Give me a second. You think you borrowed this from a friend? You're doing good, working on D&D stuff? That's pretty exciting. I need to work on D&D stuff. I keep getting distracted with other stuff. Well, you know, like tabletop RPG stuff. I lost track of the correct hole over here. There are, however, encounters with wild trainers who live underground, or beneath the ocean floor in this case. That's true. But thankfully, they're not triggered by walking. They're triggered by digging. And then they ask you if you consent to a fight before they start one. You're prepping the final fight for a small campaign that turned out to be a lot longer than expected. Thank you, Cassidy, for logging that comment. What D&D stuff you working on? Well, I want to prepare Kingmaker for all of you. I mean, I'm kind of obligated. I made the purchase. Oh, thank goodness. Take me down. Maybe you should run Kingmaker 2 instead? No, you're running Drift Crashers. Didn't know if that's actually going to happen. I don't actually know if that's going to happen either. But I should start trying. Does that happy rat dance? You can do it after Crashers, or I can run Kingmaker after Crashers. Or part of it, because it's also extremely long. Kingmaker like the Pathfinder campaign? Exactly like the Pathfinder campaign, except this is the 2nd edition version. You're enjoying Space Game? I'm also enjoying Space Game. You're a really good DM, Cincy. You got a good point. I'm less good at NPCs. Nice chest arrow. We've made it back to ship. Wondrous chest ahead. We got a chesting game too. All lining up. Typically run homebrew campaigns, thinking of maybe running some old school stuff like Mork Pork. I've never had the confidence to run a full homebrew campaign. I will sometimes say time. That's not exactly true. It's actually confidence. I think that's the actual underlying issue. It's a combination of confidence and able to follow through a project into the end. You're sure I'd be great too? Unlike you. Homebrew is way less stressful for you. Oh yeah? I enjoy having everything pre-written. So like, oh yeah, I can drift off, and if I don't know what to do next, I can just kind of come in for a safe landing on this thing. Don't have to worry about people going off path. I control the world. The path bends around you. I once had Senzu try to do an action with like this silly homebrew thing I gave him that allowed him to like glide for a minute. Which, to be fair, there's ways to get flight. This happened in D&D 5. There's ways to get flight in D&D 5. He could have done this with one of those options. He didn't even have full flight. And I'm like, yeah, I'll let you attempt that. Skipped like a section. Like half a chapter of pre-written campaign content because guy runs off with MacGuffin out a window. He grabbed the MacGuffin. He did it. Just make some bullshit as you go. General premise and work on that. That terrifies me. I've had bad experiences with that, to be honest. I'm impressed by the people who can make it work. Post-elemental apocalypse. Sounds very exciting. Biggest problem for homebrew is selecting hostile mobs. I'm better with... If you ever want help with that, Senzu, I'm down. That's when they get eaten by a Gru. There's a certain amount of like social construct or social contract when you go into a module as well. Like improvisation and guiding people back onto a path or whatever isn't going to help you when you say, oh, hey, do you want to play Horde of the Dragon Queen? And you're like, why? We found out who attacked the town. It's those cultists over there. And the party says, yeah, I don't care. I want to actually start a band. You're in a cave? Cave goblins. In a forest? Forest goblins. You're in a PC's home, chilling out and discussing plans? Toilet goblins. Terrifying. You don't think you make it work very well? Aw. I'm sure I'd still have fun. It'd be with you still. You just played with nice friends. Comes down to personal style. Bullshitting so homebrew works. Trying to convince some family to play Fishing Rod 40 million with you and you think it's working? That's incredible. It deserves to be played. First trial at homebrew, first encounter was goblins boarded the ship. That is very cute. The dragon cultists are set up in a local bards guild. I'm sure they will help you out with your band. It's true. We'll accept it for this jewel rock. I think earth and wind have no relation, so this should be fine. I had, I'm gonna come out and say it, I suppose. Fool? No! Earth destroys wind? Of course it does, because trees block wind, I guess. I am so stupid. But yeah, I had a kind of not great GM once who very clearly didn't really plan anything ahead and was also very precious about their setting. And I felt like I spent every session just like trying to move the plot along. Like throwing things out there. There's multiple times he presented to us puzzles, and it became quite obvious did not have a solution for, and was just waiting until one of us threw out something he liked. It's so stupid. Thank you, Senzu. Too many types flashbacks. There's only 5 types in this one, and one of them is neutral. HVAC goblins, I love that. You've never had a bad DM? Have you had someone DM for you before, aside from Sunzu? First playthrough, you had a full wind team for the full game, and you dreaded Earth fights so much. You're lucky or stupid, you don't know. I've had bad DMs and also bad players. I've played with randos far too many times. I have loved games with pre-existing friend groups like so intensely much more than games with random people on the internet or random people in local venues. You've had 3 before, Sen? Maybe you're stupid lucky. Yeah, maybe you're both. You've only ever played with friends? No, that's the trick. It's because you've only played with friends. Is the leaping snap gonna do it for us? Leaping snap. Pain. Never had a bad DM, but you also only had 1 session in 2014. It was first time DM, so you didn't find out if he was a good DM. Fair enough. You've never actually played a serious TTRPG before, really? Oh, woe is you? Oh no. If it wouldn't come off as super weird, I should invite you to a game. Make sure to love your Vivisaurs, chat. Always. It's so much fun. Got a friend of more than 15 years. Help make some lore for your setting. Aw. How would you even go about playing with not friends? Okay. So... I am in Australia. Only person I really know is my husband and his small friend group. None of them want to play tabletop at all. It's just us two. So we go to Roll20 and we go to local venues doing random meetups. We have not tried structured play or whatever that's called. Organized play. And here's the thing. Most of the time, all of the groups, most people, actually I really liked. Except there was always one person who was actually terrible. Well... if we survive, maybe one day you'll run a once-off for your chat. For any of chat interested. Oh. Like, there's services set up for you to meet people to want to play with. Roll20 has an LFG sort of option. Facebook might have local groups. Yeah, that kind of stuff. You can't think of who is terrible in your group, so it must be you. No, that's the thing. Our friend groups don't have a terrible one. In, the longest running game I did... everyone was great except for, like... one guy. And it was a real shame because... some of those people I actually really liked, and I would have liked to keep in contact, but this one guy scared them all away. Nowadays, I would have just gotten rid of this guy. But I was young and inexperienced. You said every game? Every other game. In your current game, you even have a tolerable rules lawyer, don't you? I do. You do. Lawyer, not laser. I can be a rules laser if you want me to. How destroyed are we getting? Extremely. But what if it's still good enough? You thought he was talking about you? Rules lasering. Oh my god, we actually did it. I just have... You almost had that guy in your first campaign. Nowadays, pretty much... Okay, so he was, like, DMing people how they should play their turns. And I didn't know this until he did it to Senzu. Allies are rules lawyer, Cass's delight. You say that like they're mutually exclusive things. I should have just gotten rid of him at that point. But I low-key kept him around because I kind of... The deal kind of was... He posted looking for a GM, and normally I don't appreciate people who post looking for a GM. But I was like, you know what? This guy's talking about wanting to run a game after, and I bet I'd get a spot in that game. So I did it. And I really wanted to run. And I am afraid of confrontation, so... Rules the night. You pulled through. Great job, Feathersaurus. Thank you. You're so precious. You're precious. You want to hug and pat me? Thank you. That's the correct response to what I'm talking about. I should be able to pick my way through the doors. Thank you. It also... I didn't pick up on it until like halfway through. This man never used my name. Or pronouns. Which isn't to say he misnamed or misgendered me. He just didn't use them. Which is why it took me so long to pick up on it. You're gonna follow Ipa to bed? I love you, Cassidy. Good night. Get lots of rest. I'll fight this man for whatever this air fossil is. Say hi to Woolbeard? I will. Hey you, yeah you. He referred to me as GM. Exclusively. I'll be honest, sometimes he did misgender me and I'd call him on it and he would be like, whoa, we haven't played for a week, I forgot. And it's like, listen, it's always been this way. How could you forget? Anyway. Fuck that person? Ew, no. Good night, Cass. I love you so much. Going back down no matter what. That is the way of a fossil fighter. That's the way I should have been with that guy. He has a single water dinosaur. We will destroy him. Because, you know, when we started talking, it was one-on-one. So it's easy to avoid it there. It wasn't until, like, multiple sessions in, I was like... Should I be concerned about this? Yes, obviously. You should have been concerned about that. You've always wanted to try your hand at DMing a live game. You're so worried about how it will go. You talking like a, like on stream? I have also been terrified. Because until I started playing tabletop exclusively with people I was dating, there was always some kind of that guy in it. You act all tough, but IRL, you're also a ball of nerves. I'm really grateful that I'm a lot better now, and it's honestly almost entirely because of streaming. I feel the need to apologize for my existence much less now. You're deeply fascinated to try such a game? Really? You think we could live stream our games? Yeah. To be honest, I was even worried about that. But I've built up a lot of confidence. I think so too. Oh, Lexi, you know you're very sweet and kind too. Being tough, talking shit, standing safely behind your boyfriend. You can stand behind me too. Don't know if we could interact with chat much though. Yeah, that's a good point. I really like interacting with chat. You're just a bean? Beans are delightful. You want to stand behind me? Yes! Chat, I'm in. You'll make me strong by giving me something meek to protect. I mean, that works, to be honest. We got the gold mask. The gold mask has been sent to the mask lady. For a second, I thought this was about to go JoJo. You have a beans mode? That's incredible. Not a girl standing behind you is growing. Yeah, you can stand... Yeah, Banana, if you could stand behind me, but if I can still stand behind Senzu, not Izu. Oh, it was from the beans! Noxy, thank you. I got so confused. I was like, where did the bits come from? It came from the can of beans. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Arrow. You know, I actually like broke it off with that RPG group and that guy because of streaming. I told this story before like once. And honestly, seeing Arrow hydrate me reminded me about it because they were there. But I started streaming after I'd been running the game for a while. And I was like, whoa, I'm putting equal amounts of effort into these two things. Actually, maybe probably a little bit less effort into streaming. I'm not sure. I was putting a lot of effort into that game. And one of them is full of, like, really nice people who are kind and supportive to me. And one of them is full of, this guy. Wonder if any of your old game group lurk here from time to time? I told them about it, but I don't believe any of them showed up. I did see one person not from the group I was talking about. When I was streaming with Nyx. Because we both actually know this person in real life. Someone I did play tabletop with showed up. But to be honest, I don't know if he recognized me. Oh no? What do you mean, oh no? Oh, someone from my LGS showed up one time. You must finish work now. Have a good work, Banana. I love you. You were oh knowing the past. Aw. I think this might be where Woolbeard lives. Or is dead. I was like, by golly, it's a whole chat room full of people who actually appear to like me. This is a much better use of my time. Woolly. Woolly woo. Oh. You face the legendary pirate, Captain Woolbeard. I have crossed all 7 seas, and I'm legendary. Whoa, it's the ghost of Woolbeard. Neat. Is that a new emote, or did you just never notice? Oh, which one? Oh, ye two life lubbers. I've got orders for you. You don't have it? It's Bananam. That's a special emote just for me. It's mostly so I can just use it in Banana's chat at her. Intriguing. Isn't it? It's actually been there for a while. Orders? Oh, this is Rosie. Orders? Who are you to order us around? Some guy with a hat? We're not part of your crew or anything. Honestly, I feel for that. Oh. Find ye my beard ribbon. Woolly woo. Beard ribbon? You're kidding, right? That ribbon is the only thing I hold dear to my heart. And the most fashionable accessory on the planet. Without that ribbon, my spirit can never rest, and I'll risk the wrath of pirate fashion critics everywhere. Bad story, but do you think we've got the free time to go looking for your pretty ribbon? Rosie, damn. You're so inattentive, you could probably hide confidential documents on your desk, and you wouldn't notice them. To be honest, if people noticed it more, I'd probably get rid of it, so I'm grateful for that. If you find it for me, I'll give you the greatest treasure under the seas in return. Wait, what? Treasure? We're on the job. We'll get that ribbon for you before you can say apparition. Right? You're with me, Allie. And who gets to keep all the treasure, huh, Rosie? Aye, aye, Captain. We'll find your ribbon. Just wait right here. I've searched every corner of every sea, and it's nowhere to be found. Got it. We'll start the search on land, no problem. Extremely reasonable response. Please hurry. You've got to help me before me beard becomes unruly. This has been such a sweet and pleasant... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say this has been such a sweet and pleasant adventure without, like, random thieves showing up or anything. Greatest treasure in the seas are the friends we made along the way. That's so true. Rex, hurry up and trap them in there. Trap us? What's going on here? Ellie, try to open the door. Well, first I'm scanning the area. Your wisdom is infinite? It really is. No, we can't be trapped in here. Captain Woolbeard, do something, please. Dude, what are we gonna do now? Sorry, I just noticed how they're constantly. God? This place, the captain's quarters? Hey, the door's open. Did you open the door? Thank you. We thought we were on our way to being sunken treasures ourselves. Yes, but don't misunderstand. I'm not here to help or to harm you. I simply needed to survey this room. Farewell. Who is that? And where is she going? Wait, forget her. I can't, sorry. I want to know who those other two were and why they locked us in here. Guess it can wait. We've got ourselves a ribbon to find. Go talk to my grandfather. He may at least have some ideas about where we can start looking. Grandpa Richmond will know something. What about these confidential documents on Woolbeard's desk? There's a book that looks like it could be Woolbeard's diary. The sloppy writing is impossible to read. We should take that with us. Maybe someone can decipher it. He just busted in. Every time you feed your cat, you think of who would dinner? It is your cat. It is. That's so true. The door's broken. Captain Woolbeard's gonna be mad. Fine. One fossil fight. I wish I could see their team so I knew how bullyable the other fossil fighter was. See, this one, not very bullyable. I'll trade Megalo to make my team less weak to Earth. That was a really big tackle. I was like, wow, that was so much damage from the SZ. Of course it's that much damage from the SZ. That's like this fish's whole deal, right? I should be rocking that. But no, wait, that's Krona or something. No, you're kidding. Survived on 4. This is what leaving Snap is for. I'm not sure how wise that was. Well, we don't resist. Last time we did that, it was because, in part, we resisted the one out in front. Yeah, go ahead and take that one out, and we'll demolish you with our high amount of FP on our next turn. We're close, but also now the only target also has auto counter. We're gonna survive this. Don't even worry about it. Goyle's so angry. We got the new fossil rock of water type affiliation. Okay. I gotta take a real quick break. But I'll be back in just a few minutes. See everyone very soon. Hello, welcome back. We'll save, because why not? A break is a good time to make sure we do it. Hero, welcome back. The ship is dreadful. I'm sorry, I failed Maid's class. We found a room we've never found before. Friend, welcome back. We found and read the book on team skills. You can now use team skills. Ooh, we can now use team skills. I appreciate them just reading the book for me, because every time I find a book in a video game, I'm like, is this character going to devour it upon finishing the last page? It happens surprisingly often. Oh, hey, Holt. Did you read that crazy book on team skills? I just read it too. Why does everyone know about this place? I thought this was secret. Apparently, if you put 3 well-matched Vivisaurs together, you can use these powerful team skills. Oh my gosh, this is just like Chrono Trigger. I'm still not sure exactly which Vivisaurs count as well-matched, though. McJunker says that matching up Vivisaurs based on diet or elemental type might be a good starting place. Anywho, I guess the only way to find out is to fight lots of battles with different Vivisaurs. Shame, huh? Well, see you around. Can you show me to the exit? Please, I'm so lost and scared. I will say I understand just not thinking about it because it's generally not a thing. Of all the games to have free or super cheap escape rope, it should be this one. Because all combat is optional, which is actually incredible. But it also means there's, you know, zero risk to leaving. It just means I have to navigate backwards. Personally, I think we didn't think of it is a valid excuse for not putting it in your game. That was just not a thing at the time this was made. Yeah, I'll end. I'll actually end. The opponent became excited. Well, I got bad news for you. We don't have enough. And I don't think that's going to do it. You know what? Get in there. Done with D&D prep. Hoping it goes well. Well done. I hope the prep went well. The prep itself. I'm sad to say there's still no way that my Nassor can beat it because it's also got a resistance. When in doubt, goblins. Always. I've started writing so many homebrew campaigns and then just like never finishing them, just like how I never finish most things, but I'm trying to get better about that. Crystalline horrors beyond comprehension might not be a good fit for goblins. I mean, I could see it. If the crystalline horror is small and scrangly enough, It would at least be goblin adjacent. We can't do this because... Oh, wait, no, it's enraged, not excited. We can totally do it. Go for it. Give him your leaping snap. You've sealed your doom. Leaping snap. Yes, end turn. We can't bring our dinosaur back early. That's fine. Dasser and the AZ, they're sitting pretty with an elemental advantage. Cassidy gave me a tip. It was a tip from memory that the fossils you get from fights have a higher chance at being rare. Or red. I'm not sure if they're actually called rare or red. They are red. They just have extra points just by virtue of being red. Welcome home, Banana. Come here. Oh. Oh no, I wish I'd read that first. I am not into that. I didn't know. He's not. Thank you for clarifying. It's very cute and darling of you that you actually clarified that. Exactly. You know how I am. If I was and you called me on it, I wouldn't be able to deny it directly. I'd feel like it was like illegal. Do I get an all small bonus? Can I have a bonus for all small? Thinks about all the things you could get me to clarify right now. I trust you. I trust you to be responsible with that. Hmm. Why can't I be both? Cyclonic breath. It's a team skill. We did it. Attack AZ and S. And SZ. Surely both is an option here. Or none, but that's weird. That'd be pretty weird. Swapping attack zone. How could you? I wanted to use my team skill. Get out of here. Yeah, and we're normal here. We live. I'm hoping this takes care of that one so that the raptor can take care of the one in the back. Incredible. Are you killing the sexy sea dinos? I wanted a rock. And so did the owner of the sexy sea dinos. Where are your sea dinos? That's what I'm doing. I'm getting sea dino rocks. Hey, Fractal. I was just about to get into, you know what? You make a good point. That big fish dinosaur did have the kind of creature design I typically like. Oh, it was a jewel rock, actually. Actually, I did it for money. I was doing it for money, actually. By far the most attractive dinosaurs. Okay. I was telling Cass, I don't exactly appreciate the creature design in this game the same way I do in most creature collectors, but it's actually kind of refreshing. I get to experience it the way... I get to experience a creature collector from the other side for a change. Why would you need sexy sea dinos when there's a huge Derposaurus? The Megalo, of course. Of course. The way most people do. I'm not sure which way most people appreciate a creature collector. Well, you know, the creature design specifically. Exactly. You're so happy you get to be normal here? Me too. I'm constantly relieved. We're like almost full on fossils. And I forgot, we got a bigger fossil case. We've got like 24 now. That's why it took us so long. I appreciate that the longer I've been around here, the more normal I've become. Of course, by normal, I mean more accepting of my inner self and sharing it with others. Gotta hop off. Have a good evening or time zone. Thank you. You have a good time zone. I hope your game goes well. Thank you for stopping in. We're a normal, innocent chat, yes. Another incident-free day. I guess that means I'm doing my job well. Wait, that's weird. Why is that plant missing so many leaves? Grandpa, have you ever heard of a beard ribbon belonging to Woolbeard the pirate? I really want to find it. A pirate beard ribbon. Come to think of it, that sounds familiar. I remember my people found it in that old chest that washed up on shore a while back. Really? So you have it? Not anymore, no. An acquaintance of mine really wanted it, so I gave it to him. Acquaintance who? His name is Knick-Knack. He lives in the hotel. Knick-Knack, that's a funny name. He is a funny fellow. He can seem a little off-putting, but he's actually a good person. You're on your PC? Welcome, PC Banana. Thank you, Grandpa. We'll be in the hotel if you need us. Ellie, Rosie, before you leave, I wanted to ask you. It feels weird having you put my collar on you while you're streaming. Well, my hands are down here, and so are you. You're really sweet. Did you know that each Vivisaur can learn up to 3 or 4 new skills? Your available skills in battle depend on how many parts you've integrated. Head, body, arms, and legs. So this is what happens after you go to bed? Honestly, it can happen at any time. With the sonar you got from Diggins, you can only detect up to 2 parts, but you can buy fossil chips from the shop to upgrade your sonar and find more parts. As you integrate more Vivisaur parts, you'll also add to your arsenal of skills. Actually, I already got a fossil chip and upgraded my sonar one time. Them could happen at any time. You gotta be ready. Wow, really? I guess I better start saving my money for a fossil chip. Quite right. It'll be well worth it. Anyway, I'll let Knick-Knack know that you're coming. You should go see him right away. Okay, thanks, Grandpa. Hey, let's go to the hotel and pay Mr. Knick-Knack a visit, shall we? She's already, like, getting her bat out. I'm just innocently chatting with my normal girlfriend. I don't know, aside from Lem, what you even mean. Welcome back, Allie, and welcome to you, young miss. Hi, I'm Rosie Richmond. We're here to see a guest of yours, Mr. Knick-Knack. Miss Richmond, Mr. Knack has been expecting you. Take the leftmost elevator, and Mr. Knack's room is the first door when you get off. Yes, Banana? Okay, so the first room off the left elevator. You said I was below you, so you wanted to lick me affectionately like a good pet. You're such a good pet. Get back here. Good afternoon, Mademoiselle Rosie. Mademoiselle Rosie. It's, yes, Banana? This is me. I am Knickknack. I heard about you from Monsieur Richmond, about your visit and your desires. Really nice having me live when you get home. Aww. I love you so much. I was sitting here feeling bad. I was like, aw. Banana was so excited to have daylight savings happen and have me stream late enough to catch her when she gets home, but it's only like half an hour, 40 minutes by the time she gets home. That's barely anything. I feel kind of bad. But I'm glad it's making you happy. I heard from Monsieur Richmond about your visit and your desires. It is Woolbeard's beard ribbon you want, eh? That would trickle your prancy, eh? Oh my god, Banana. It's 30 minutes more than you used to get. You're doing the archaeologist from Monster Racers. Yes. Really like these times. I really like these times too. I'll be more than happy to grant your request, considering your relation to Monsieur Richmond. What? Really? That's great. Whoa now, spool your nets, girl. There is a price to be paid. Woolbeard's beard ribbon is a one-of-a-kind treasure, after all. Can we give Rosie a new voice tick? What kind of voice tick? That would be so funny. I'll give you a voice tick and see how you like it. So what do we have to do to get the beard ribbon? Knickknack is thinking. Of all the things there are 3 that I wish for. Bring those 3 to me. Search, find, and bring them here, and I'll give you the beard ribbon. Was? 3 things? Hey, I rusted my pump trying to get that beard ribbon. My grandfather gave it to you. Since we've all agreed to my plan, the first thing I need is a molted bug shell. What a bug shell? The only bugs I can think of on Vivisaur Island are fossil bugs. Too correct. So well educated you are, Mademoiselle Rosie. When it comes to fossil bugs, the Dig-a-Dig Chieftain seems to know a lot. You should ask him. When you find it, would you kindly bring it to me? Then I'll give you your next project. Why does he look like a superhero potato? He's an eccentric. Good luck, and thank you for your kind offer of service. That's a... But it wouldn't fit in my room, so I had this little one made. Will you tell me again? I skipped by accident. That's a dino pole. There's a big one symbolizing the cycle of fossilization and revival on the island. Thank you, gotcha. All comes back to the Dig-a-Dig Chieftain, doesn't it? It always comes back to the Dig-a-Dig Chieftain. That is a Mohawk boomerang. I found it right here on Vivisaur Island, and yes, it is both a Mohawk and a boomerang. It achieves both fashion and function, filling 2 words with 1 stone. Or was it bone? That is a lampfish. It's a new species of fish that I found in Bottoms Up Bay. I think if you talk weird, it'll light up its lamp. Okay, I'm tired of talking weird, but hey, wouldn't it be neat if we had lamps coming out of our heads? That is a dino doll for children. Children in ancient times used to play with them. Don't look at me like that. I do not play with dolls. Never. Well, very rarely. Okay, I like dolls. What's the big deal? That is a dinosaur bedpan. Children of ancient times used to use these. Or so the so-called experts say. But I think it was a giant cereal bowl, and cereal, I tell you, is the greatest thing since diced lead. One of these days... You and I will fill this thing to the rim for cereal fiesta. Waha! You can be my... Aw, I am so sorry. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I was reading and I wasn't thinking about what I was saying. I know you'd be whatever kind of doll I wanted you to be. Rar. Oh, that's you being a dinosaur. So cute. Absolutely, darling. I think we're not going to see the Dig-a-Dig Chieftain this time. We have a case full of fossils that we need to clean up. Oh no. We'll at least get through the new ones. And I want to do a better job on the Corona body. This one's red. I will be careful with it starting now. Shoot. I wrecked it a little bit and I gotta speed up. Okay. It wasn't a smashing success by 1 point. Rare fossil bonus, 25 points. It's M Raptor legs. It's gonna make a killer M Raptor when we find it. Sorry, I was incredibly locked. McRib. It's the McRib fossil. Good night, friend. Thank you for stopping in. It's always wonderful to see you. It's an onyx body. Wait a minute. You cannot revive this Vivisaur, but you have yet to acquire its head fossil. I want to find the onyx head. I need to know what the onyx looks like. I still kind of have no idea where the actual fossil is. Getting a little sloppier at the end because I was just trying to clear as much much of it as possible. Oh, it's the M Raptor body. We still can't revive it, but we're getting closer. Actually, we don't have any new green ones, so we don't have the M Raptor here with us. The M Raptor is not in the room with us right now. But we got a new blue. It's a head. Head got. Ooh. This is a Plesio head. Look at that. Look at it. Oh my gosh, if I could name my dinosaurs. This one's even already got a collar on. Outstanding. Plesio revival was successful. Your 93-point legs fossil kept in storage is available for integration. Banana, it's you! Oh my god. It's a long-range small. It take like 10 seconds to get down there. I love you so much. You're so cute. Over time, Plesio builds up a powerful poison arsenal and proves devastating when teamed up with Excite-capable allies. This thing actually looks incredible. For the first time, I'm noticing where the Vivisaur's stats are and whether or not I should care about them. I'm starting to figure game out. Oh, no, we do still have a new one. We got 2 new ones. We had 3 pages. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. It says new, but I swear we've done this before. Did I pick the wrong one? Thank you, Banana. Is today the day I finally remove... Mom used to tell me that all the time. From the possible quote wrappers that show up when we dream random quotes. Oh my god, I just disintegrated this thing. Oh my goodness. The fossil itself is so delicate and the rock is so hard. We did it. You think I should do that? $68. Yeah, it's not great. The rock was so hard, but the bone was so timid and soft. But Whirlpool is now available for use. A long range large. I treat you with more care than a 68. You're a lot more sturdy than that fossil was. I'll give you that much. drilled you that hard yet. No? Are you sure? You got it exactly 90-point fossil. Maybe mentally. Look, I do what I can. LP increased by 55. You feel so soft and squishy. There's strength in squish. Defense increased by 3. Accuracy increased by 1. Evasion increased by 1. Whirlpool is now available for use. We should have put this in our reserves. I'm thinking of actually going over my team after stream. You know, like how I always say I'm gonna do, but never do. Okay. We got a couple really bad scores. You get a couple more shots at Krona. The Krona body. Well, you know, sometimes that's just the way it is. Well, we gotta say, it's a slight improvement. If you can imagine, it's a slight improvement. We'll take another crack at it, at cracking it up less, perhaps. I know I'm getting the fossil like a little bit, but honestly, I'm feeling way better about this attempt. And then I just took a spine out. Or a vertebra. Not the whole spine. Well, I did less damage and uncovered less of it. I got a little too locked in. One more. One more attempt at Chrono Body, I mean. Maybe a couple more fossils after this. Technically better. By 2 points, even. It does have twice the attack of like one of the other ones I've seen recently. Beef. Django Body is also a little bad, but I think I'm just gonna do the Jewel Rocks and dump everything off. You can come in tomorrow with a clean case. Well, not tomorrow, but the next time we play this. The day after tomorrow. Sniff. Me sniffs coming through. I asked on break. Tessanize said my sniffs weren't coming through. It's double pearl. It'll fetch a high price. Smells like a fossil. Fractal surely already went to bed. Jewel rocks contain jewels, thank you. That message just popped up over the timer. Someone did mention that diamonds were unbreakable, and I kinda didn't believe them. I know diamonds are very hard, but you can mess up a surface finish. Someone made fun of me once because I was looking into care instructions for my titanium wedding band, and I was like, well, yeah, I know I'm not gonna like break it or whatever, but I don't want to discolor or scratch it. You can shatter a diamond. I just haven't so far with what I've been doing. That's kind of crazy. They're easy to shatter. In this specifically. But hard to scratch. You know, that makes sense. You mean in real life? Oh, yeah. Well, that's why I didn't believe the person who said it about this game. Because it seemed completely reasonable I could fuck up a diamond using my paleontology tools. Okay, I got enough time. I can do one crack at the Django body. Oh, it's this one. It's the super soft, wrapped in toffee one. It's like extracting the walnut out of a Ferrero Rocher. I should try to shatter you IRL. I don't want to shatter you IRL. I'll shatter your mind like a little bit. That's good enough for me. Okay, now all the rest of them we'll give to the robot to do. No. Okay, fine. I'll attempt to physically destroy you. But I'm not gonna, like, try that hard. You're a carbon paste, we could turn you into a diamond. It's true. And then you could be shattered. Parts of me can shatter. Crystal bits. I TF you into a diamond. You know that's a thing you can have done. I considered it for a while. You won't be as pretty if we turn you into a diamond. Oh, that's so true. I find it a little bit dubious. But I approach all of these things with suspicion. But there's places that'll, through a process I don't want to describe to get too dreary, turn you into gems as means of burial. Or at least, that's what they say they do. I'm sure parts of you make it in there. You're not. You are. We've got 21,000. We can get something. We're actually really close to being able to upgrade our drill or hammer. Probably want to upgrade the drill. We're a little bit further away from getting the next fossil chip upgrade. I'll probably save up for the fossil chip upgrade. Getting it early means less backtracking, in theory. This is not what I wanted. Sorry. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted.